We are hopeful that she can return soon. But the show goes on as Clemson starts off with the rock. And as you mentioned, ACC play at bay. Here we are for Clemson and Wake Forest.
They want to muck this game up, make it slow and clunky if they can.
Right away, the interior look, a nice dime on the inside. This is the third different lineup that you're going to see for Wake Forest, mainly because of the different injuries that have occurred so far. Megan W. mentioned we are now in a different league of play. You had your non-conference schedule to start things off. Actually, Clemson will have a couple before they continue as Wake Forest, ironically, will also see her former team this season as we have an extended league. Now at 18, and on the board is Jones. Wow. Knocking down already 19 triples, shooting 35% from outside. Missed her first attempt. This one, long and good for Riley Turkoff. Approaching the 5-minute mark for Clemson. Wake Forest, on the other hand, can build on this lead. They have 8 seconds to do so. The pull up, why not? Okay. Averaged 3.8 points, and this year is now averaging double figures.
And be able to get some of those players well-deserved rest. But tonight, it's about playing hard.
In and out look, this one going to Jordan, and it will be deflected, and a shot clock violation.
Start I expected to see for Clemson. And just 2 points, but there's that defense.
Raven Thompson in the ball game, sends it away. That's the 4th turnover for the Tigers, and now Wake Forest getting points off of it.
Defense to offense for Wake. Great help side and anticipation there. So far, Demira Hines has had a great game. He's able to set up for the screen there, and then the dish off, transition points, 22 seconds down here trying to get a shot.
Outside look, that one goes down for Hannah Kohn. You mentioned
gets the momentum going, but you got to get a hand up a little closer.
Yeah. Players, we have to be a little bit cognizant of what we have on the bench. And right now, we're seeing a very high pace, and another 3 goes down for Kohn.
Something like that, which should just be a quick read, turns into a turnover.
Interior look, this goes to Anya Poole, drains that one, beautiful dime from the top of the key, Loyal McQueen.
Team starting to climb right back into this game after an extremely slow start. Nice move.
A big-time move indeed by Malaya Coles with a big run.
Here's Coles. Middle of the paint is her game. If Wake Forest can continue to stay that way and find her, yeah.
If there was any doubt.
Fair.
3 on the game clock. Loyal McQueen pulls up and money ball as that brings the first quarter to a close.
Making sure she's able to keep her teammates up in these timeouts. Because she's stepped into that uncomfortable role of leadership, which means you got to talk when everyone's quiet. Sorbye in to knock down some 3s for this team.
And you said what each team is looking for. Wake Forest looking for their first ACC opener win since 2020 season. Back-to-back buckets for Sorbye.
You get that early confidence, and then you can prove it in games like this.
Yes, I mean, you mentioned it, out of Norway. 15 points versus Gardner-Webb. She hasn't scored in the last 2 games, but it's really good to see her.
Dish, the inside out, and then a skip pass, touch, a little better way to...
That interior look is what they're trying to find. Demira Hines gets stripped, just completely deboed on the paint. And Loyal McQueen finishing it off. That's another area where she's grown from a season ago. Actually, throughout her first 3 seasons, shot only 65%, and we're going back and forth here. Beautiful finish. Received his SB, and then also Bill Walton. Right. Losing him this past season, it's different not hearing him on air, but just the impact and just to think of a more optimistic.
It was help side and get back.
Jones. Driving baseline, up and under, count it!
Well, here's Summah Jones hitting the circus shot.
Miss Jones like the difficult plays.
Nice little English to put that ball off the backboard.
7 on the shot clock for the Tigers. McQueen with the ball and the bucket. Less than 10 seconds. More movement. Sorbye up top. 3, good!
Difficulty times 10, and then Sorbye, boom, little crossover.
But Wake Forest in the right position. Approaching the 1-minute mark here. Jones taking on the committee. Blocked at the rim by Tessa. Plenty of time for Wake Forest. Miss Jones with the rock and the bucket.
You know, a lot of his philosophy is that I'm going to run a bit of a set, a screen here or there, but then you got to read and react just like that. That's how you do it. For Wake Forest, I know they want to be fast. The pace is okay. Again, you have to be really disciplined in your shot selection.
McQueen at the bucket.
Huddle afterwards, McQueen surveying the court, seeing she's got the quickness and the advantage.
New to the conference and saying, yeah, we'll
right.
make a mark right away. What a denial by Demira Hines.
Oh my goodness, coming over the help side.
Jones was able to get a hand on it. Couldn't get the steal as Moore at the top. The speed she has, and that was partially blocked.
That's for sure.
I love when people start wagging the finger for the review. That doesn't apply here. McQueen corner three with a little bit of noise to her bench as well. On a 10-1 run in this quarter, Wake Forest only point coming clearly at the free throw line. Demira Hines couldn't connect. Clemson can tie with a three. Takes the two instead, McQueen.
It's not comfortable. She said that too. You know, she told us how uncomfortable it is to be.
Moore finds Tessa on the interior, gets her own rebound, more movement, hot potato outside. Moore comes out of nowhere for the rebound.
This is a young woman who is listed at 5'6", but we'll get you those rebounds, sometimes 7 or 8 a game. And how about the jelly roll?
5, excuse me. That one drops in. You can count it from Malaya Coles, a player that you want to see get going a few times. As Anya Poole coming over as a transfer from North Carolina. Top of the key tray, no good for Kohn. And rebound, good. That one going down.
It's impressive that Wake's putting up a press this late in the game, Angels. Summah Evans gives us some more time.
Our associate head coach at Virginia Tech looking for his first win in the ACC as a head coach here with Clemson. Beautiful putback underneath by Coles. McQueen working the top of the key. Summah again. Why not?
Last Clemson bucket here. The drive and dish.
And has the assignment of Jones. Dish pass underneath. Demira Hines looking for some type of space and actually takes it.
When you get an empty score, can you come down and keep the ball moving? You don't want to hold on to it for 2 or 3 seconds. Read and react. That's a good shot.
And a beautiful look at the rim for Sorbye.
Saw the right side of the floor open. The help side too late from Thompson. And
had five lead changes. We've been tied 3 times. And that's all in the third. How about Sorbye?
He is so shifty. It's so difficult to guard.
Evans outside, can't connect. As McQueen, quicker to the ball, finds Thompson. That's her spot. If you can just do that sound effect for all of her shots.
Sure.
Her percentage may go up 3%. Backdoor, Demira Hines in a lot of different categories. They are down just by 1. Can take the lead here. Out rebounding Wake Forest.
Together, be that team in the league. Look at this distribution from 3 tonight.
31% from outside. Wake Forest has been hovered after that timeout. 3 ball, no good for Sorbye. Moore sends it to Kohn. Triple good.
Different players from Clemson, 5, have hit 3-point field goals tonight. They are 10 for 26, Angel.
Meanwhile, Wake Forest, 3 minutes without a score. Coles brings that narrative to an end. For Clemson, they have 14 offensive rebounds, 14 second chance points.
High ball screen works well for her. She can create.
Out rebounding them by 12. And count it! is doing everything in her power. It's a ginger scoop, too.
You could see that, right? You know she's in pain, gonna hit that ice after the game.
Conley, top of the key, needed.
Uh-oh. Here's a set play that they like to run, that step-out screen.
1 minute left in this ball game. Tigers with 7 on the shot clock. Summah Evans, how about it? And now we have Addie Porter picking up that foul. And so 3 fouls for Clemson. Only 3 fouls by the Tigers as well, so don't have to commit any here. Just holding off. 4 on the game clock, and Conley will get the bucket. 2.3 left.
Yeah, good takeover by Conley. Yeah, my mistake, didn't give her that 3 before. Yeah, but Wake Forest just not enough personnel, perhaps, to keep up with the wave that Clemson brought.